do you have any advice for people coming from Web 2 or even outside of crypto completely and want to get into this crazy game?
Yeah, I don't know. Come into this crazy game for sure, but try and make it as healthy as possible. Do enjoy like taking some breaks and valuing sort of what's going on, what's happening in the real world. I think that's probably the key insight I have to give. But yeah, I mean, my background's in TradeFi, so, FX. But I think the key here is, I mean, we're in DeFi, so it's quite specific. But I think overall is if you have some skills, some key skills which you think are valuable, and you think that you have a specific premise in terms of where things are potentially going in terms of industry movements or what could potentially happen in the next couple of years when there's that transition between Web 2 and Web 3. I think it's important to sort of dip your toes in it, understand what's going on from a sort of very easy, superficial basis, and then sort of dive into more details in regard to what you're particularly interested in. And then understanding sort of the basics of the technology around it, and then just diving in and doing as much reading as you want once you found that sort of that area of interest. But I think it's a difficult area because it's obviously constantly innovating. There's constantly things going on left and right. But I definitely think that it's becoming more and more important to at least start looking at what's happening in Web3, because that's where most people are moving into in terms of like companies, to people who have skills within a niche sector.